Season 5 Reloaded, it's actually pretty decent. Aside from the fact that the update was literally 100 gigabytes in size, the new map, it's pretty decent. I mean, I've played it like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times, and then I went back to shipment because there's actually a new event, which, if you guys know me, I love my events. Specifically, these camo challenges that they do. As you can see, I'm already like halfway through it. I actually didn't even start this event until this morning because yesterday, well, it took me an entire day to download the update, which I was explaining this in yesterday's video. You might be like, a whole day? Does your internet suck? Which, no, because normally for a game even like Black Ops Cold War, you know that game's like 130 some gigabytes in size? Yeah, I can download that game in near minutes, but for some reason when it comes to the update files for Modern Warfare 2, they take a really long time, and I'm not sure why. But anyway, once that update ended up finally finishing, I got on and I unlocked the new pistol, the new SMG, like I cleared out that entire set of challenges, and then I went through and leveled those up, and then this morning I just finally got on and played for about 2 hours, and the progress that you saw for the event camo, that's what I completed in that 2 hour span. But anyway, just to show off everything that's new, here's the quote-unquote new Lockman SMG. It's basically just like a silent variant of the MP5. However, it's a burst fire or single fire, depending on like which mode you choose. And I mean, it's actually pretty good. I saw some people comparing it to like the Chicom from Black Ops 2, and yeah, that's pretty accurate. I would also compare it to maybe like the Pharaoh from Black Ops 3, minus the auto fire capabilities that that weapon had. So I mean, all in all, it's a pretty solid weapon. It's definitely one of those burst fire weapons where you want to be accurate though, because like if you even miss like a single shot of your burst, or if you miss a burst, you're probably going to be dead. And then we also have the 9mm Damon here, and I mean, as you can see, yeah, this weapon is actually pretty slick. It looks good to use, it feels good to use, it sounds good, and it also has a unique animation depending on if your ammunition is empty or not. I'm going to try to go to the back of the map where nobody is at. Hopefully, yeah, oh no, there's somebody back here. Please just leave me alone. I'm trying to show something off to my viewers. If you completely empty all the ammunition, which I don't even know if we're going to be able to do it in this video because these people are being absolutely obnoxious. I'm going to try to go back to like one of the corners of the map here. These people are being really mean. I'm trying to just walk along, do my own thing. Hopefully nobody comes from the side to like mess me up. I'm really close. I just have to empty 2 more mags. Please, no. Why? Like, why? I literally wasn't even shooting at, like, I'm trying to empty my mag so I can show something off. Can you guys just stop? All right, just 2 more mags to go. Please, everybody leave me alone. I'm gonna keep, I was so close. Okay, we're getting close again. I got 4 mags to go. Please, everybody just leave me alone. Don't come messing with it. It's almost like they know. Finally, we have done it. We are on to the final mag. But anyway, once your ammo is completely empty and you do the you do like the inspecting thing, as you can see, it's actually completely different. He'll pull it out and he'll kind of use it like a tack knife. It's actually pretty freaking cool, but yeah, I don't know if there's actually any other weapons in the game that do that, where if your magazine is completely empty, like if you have no ammo in the weapon, it'll have a different inspect animation. I just thought that was really cool. They've also added some new bundles to the game, like that stupid 21 Savage. I'm sorry, I hate when there's rappers in my Call of Duty game. I don't even like these rappers. Snoop Dogg, I was cool with it. It makes sense because, you know, he's done things with Call of Duty in the past, like he did the voiceover pack in Call of Duty Ghosts, and you know, he's had a lot of association with Call of Duty. I mean, I don't know if he's still in FaZe, but he was in FaZe at one point, which at that point, it completely makes sense because FaZe is like a Call of Duty thing. But I'm sorry, Nicki Minaj, 21 Savage, like, why? It's the most lame and stupid skins you could put into a Call of Duty game. Like, they did some cool crossovers before, like the Attack on Titan ones and the Terminator and Rocky. Like, they had so many cool different bundles. The Die Hard bundle. I'm sorry, but if you're gonna put a rapper into Call of Duty, at least make sure it's a good one. Or furthermore, maybe just don't do it at all. Like, I'm cool with like cool skins and all that, but I don't know. Especially like that, they started putting streamers into the game too. Like, I'm sorry, I love Tim the Tatman, but does he really need a skin in Call of Duty? I get it, they're trying to rep the creators, but I just I'm tired of all the crossovers, man. It was cool at first when they did it every so often for events, but when it's just fucking bundle after bundle after bundle, it's like, why? Anyway, all that aside though, like the new update itself is pretty solid. Like as you're seeing here, this map looks nice, it flows pretty nice, the new weapons are legit, the new event challenge camo grind thing, like that's pretty solid. It's basically the exact same as all the other ones. Like all the challenge criteria ends up being almost the same every single time that they bring one out, but I'm not complaining. Like they're always a lot of fun to go for. They also have the vehicle ones. I don't think I'm gonna go for the vehicle one. Like I'm a completionist, right? Like I go for as much as possible, but I do have my limits. Like if I don't care about a certain challenge, like why would I waste my time to do it? Like there's a difference between like forcing myself through a grind because I at least like, you know, with at least 1% of my being wanted, and then there's some grinds where it's like, Well, I never use it anyway, and I don't even care about it, so like, why would I force myself to do it if I literally could not care less? And that's where I'm at with the vehicle camo grind thing. They also made some other changes, like now they actually monitor the voice chat, which is interesting, and there was some confusion and some people worrying online, but do not worry. The bot or the AI that is monitoring the chats cannot ban you. So basically what happens is the AI will monitor the chats 24/7, and then if it hears something suspicious or if it hears something that is like, you know, it like flags it in its system, it'll send it off to a real human to like evaluate it and review it, and then they'll decide from there if they need to ban you or not. But don't worry, there's not going to be any AIs that can actually like outright ban you. They also added this new system where you can like choose to play again with your team, which I like that. It's a nice middle ground between the disbanding lobbies and the way that lobbies used to work and the way that they should work. Granted, it's not completely the same thing. Like, I do wish that we just kind of had like the old lobby system still in the game, but it is what it is. It's a nice middle ground, I guess. Otherwise, yeah, there's not that much new here. I mean, we're gonna hop back into shipment so I can continue grinding, but I mean, all in all, like I said, it's actually a pretty solid reloaded update. Again, all the challenges are pretty straightforward, like, you know, battle rifles just get 40 kills while prone. The only one that's kind of a pain out of any of these is the 30 operator long shot kills with an LMG. You give us long shot challenges, yet you don't have a playlist active for shoot house. Why? You also have to get 75 kills with launchers, which, you know, it's one of those things where I don't mind doing it. It's just I feel bad because I know it's obnoxious for all the other players that have to deal with it. Like, sure, I'll come on here, I'll get my 75 launcher kills, but admittedly, I do feel kind of bad because of what I'm putting the other players through. Like, I have to run out in the middle every time that a match starts and immediately just start shooting off the RPG. But if I can blow up a few 21 Savage and Nicki Minaj skins in the process, then hey, I ain't complaining. It just gets to be a little mind-numbing sometimes. You just, like, most of the times, you either end up having to blow yourself up or maybe blowing yourself up with the enemy because you're almost out of ammo, or just, you know, running out into the middle when your ammo's out, because even when you run scavenger, sometimes it's hard to actually hold on to all of your rockets since you only spawn in with like 2. It's funny, even though I have Orion camo unlocked and all that, I'm still rocking this camo in the FR Advancer. It's one of the ones that you unlock, and I don't know why, it looks so clean. I'm at that point where I've had Orion for long enough now, and I've been using it on all of my weapons, and while yes, it is still like my favorite camo to use, and I still love how it looks, I don't know, there's just something about like switching up the way that some of your guns look from time to time that's just, I don't know, it's nice, it's refreshing. Especially because there is so many cool and unique and like vibrant camos in MW2 at this point. I mean, it's honestly been that way since launch. There's so many like cool camos you can unlock in the game outside of like Orion and Gold. And it's taken me up until this point where I've had Orion for months at this point where I'm like, yeah, you know, I can actually start to appreciate and use these camos and actually want to use these camos over Orion. Again, they don't necessarily look better than Orion, it's just, it's nice to switch it up. I wish I was recording it earlier. I started using my RPG in shipment just because, you know, I was going for the camos, and next thing you know, literally every single person in the lobby, I kid you not, everybody started to use the RPGs in shipment. I felt like I had created an entire movement at that point. It was literally a 6v6 domination match and everybody was using RPGs. It was the most beautiful thing ever. I want you guys to imagine something. So this is an idea that I want to throw at Infinity Ward, where I guess this year it'll be Sledgehammer. For the next April Fool's Day, can we please, so yeah, I mean, obviously you guys know Ground War, right? With the amount of players that you can have over there. Could we please, just for one day, on April Fool's Day, get a shipment playlist with that amount of players? Would it be a good idea? No. Would it be ridiculous? Yes. And considering it would only be for April Fool's Day, I think it would be perfect. You know, I'm sitting here thinking about it, and I've realized, like, how much time have I actually spent on shipment this year? Like, I would love in MW3 if we could get, like, an analytical breakdown of not only our in-game time, but how much time we spend on each individual map. I guarantee I've spent at least like 200, if not like 300 hours on shipment alone. Because it got to a point for a while where I had finished the Orion grind, so I was like, well, I don't need to play shipment ever again. So I went off and played the other maps, but then they started introducing, you know, like some more of the season reloaded challenges, and, you know, I was like, you know what, there's still things I can grind for, whether it be like the ultimate mastery weapon charms, or whether it be Orion for other weapons that I just simply didn't complete during the main grind, and, well, here I am, I'm back on shipment. I'm honestly so excited for Modern Warfare 3. I know some people are salty about the fact that, you know, all the maps are going to be like Modern Warfare 2 remastered maps, but honestly, That's perfect. That's what I want. Black Ops Cold War did something similar where we got like so many Black Ops 2 maps, so many Black Ops 1 maps. I absolutely loved it. I'm telling you, they just need to make like a Master Chief Collection type thing for Call of Duty and then just like make one for the Modern Warfare series, one for the Black Ops series, and then maybe make another one for like the Sledgehammer spin-off games like Advanced Warfare, Vanguard, and World War II, and just like include all of the maps and games inside of there. Oh wait, a Call of Duty like that does exist. It is called Call of Duty Mobile. And honestly, I'm gonna say it, I want Call of Duty Mobile on console. There's already ways to play it on PC, but I want it on console. I love Call of Duty Mobile. The only thing holding me back from playing it is the fact that, well, it's not on console. Sure, I could play it on my phone. Sure, I could play it on my PC, but I like my futon. I like to lounge back. I like to relax. If I could get Call of Duty Mobile on my console setup, that would be perfect. Granted, I'd still end up spending most of my time on whatever the current Call of Duty is, but like during down periods where I have nothing else to grind, yeah, it would be nice to have that. Plus, it's free to play and it's riddled with microtransactions. They'd literally just be printing money. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna edit up this video, get it uploaded, and then I'm just gonna spend the rest of the day grinding the event camo, and then hopefully by tomorrow, I'll be able to show off the camo to you guys. I'm still probably not gonna go for the vehicle camo challenge, but I'm gonna look up like a picture of it, and if it ends up looking cool enough, then maybe I'll go for it. Anyway, as always, a massive shout out, thank you to all the patrons and channel members, thank you to all of you in the low baller tier, and even bigger shout out, thank you to all of you in the big baller tier, Mellow Lasking, and Big Daddy Matty, and the biggest shout out, thank you all to all of you in the G tier, Ryan Avengers, and Cheese Girl. Thank you guys so much. You guys are literal legends. I love you. Thank you guys for watching. Have an amazing day. Stay beautiful. I love you all. Peace.